Gain of 3 yards.
We are told by multiple sources that Colin was both a
Second down and 6 for the Chiefs at the 36-yard line, 37, 36-yard line. Second down and 6. Play action. Mahomes has time. Wide open. Smith-Schuster, he's gone. He's gone. Oh no, he's inside the 15. First down, Chiefs at the 15. Well, just as I come on, there's a big play, wide open. Well, the Saints got to hold him to a field goal. They're going to have to hold him to a field goal here. First down, here's a run by Kareem Hunt. He looked like he was stuffed in the backfield, but ends up getting 2 yards. Now, Blake Grupe hasn't actually missed an actual field goal yet. He's missed 2 extra points. So, second down for Kansas City. 2nd and 8. From the 12-yard line. Handoff again. Nobody's there. But somebody will get him at the 8-yard line, 7-yard line. 3rd and goal, and there's a flag. It's going to be against the Saints. Holding on the defense? From the end of the run? You gotta be kidding me.
The 17th time in the early part of the season here that the Chiefs
All 1st and goal for Kansas City. First and goal, they got some weird formation with Kelsey taking the snap. Xavier Worthy scores a touchdown. That might just beat me in fantasy. I don't know yet. Let me go check my fantasy real quick. Okay, Xavier Worthy cannot get any more catches or points. So the extra point coming for Kansas City. And it's good. Chiefs 23, Saints 13. Well, the Saints had just gotten a touchdown to get back in it. Then the defense converts back to the crap defense. So, well, 10-point game. All that hard work gone. Content creator, what's up, buddy? Brandon, what's good? Daniel, what's good? Fire equals flash, says fire Dennis. I'll give Dennis Allen one more game. If they lose to the Buccaneers, then yeah, fire him. But my words don't mean anything because it's not going to happen. We had to hold him to a field goal there, and it did not happen. This isn't a matter of the refs. I don't think it's a matter of the refs. I mean, the Saints allowed a big play down the field. And even if that Carl Granderson hold was, I mean, rarely do you ever hear or see the officials throw a flag on a running play, but
Right now during Ram Power Days, get $4,000 cash allowance on the purchase of most 2025 Ram 1500 trucks. Don't miss Ram Power Days. Hurry in today. Sheldon, what do you think of our new Pistachios football campaign? I hate it.
I mean, the Saints just. Offensively, I mean, couldn't sustain drives. Defensively, really couldn't. I mean, they've allowed a lot of yards. Got very fortunate on that interception.
Game here in Kansas City, proving yet again that they can come at you from a lot of different angles.
So Harrison Butker to kick off. And Shaheed drops the touchback. Picks it right back up, though. All right. That's a mom? That's a... What? How old is that woman? Dude, that's wild. That lady looks so freaking young. That's his mom? She fine. She bad. I'm not gonna lie. First down for Derek Carr. Throws complete to Olave. It's a 5-yard gain. Second down for the Saints. 2nd and 4, that is. Carr completes it. Jawan Johnson, first down.
Because they're Kansas City Royals won at Yankee Stadium, beating the New York Yankees 4-2, and that division series is tied in a game apiece coming here. It's a good time of the year for Kansas City fans.
First down for the Saints at the 42-yard line. Flag, Carr. Of course, Olave catches it and they blow it dead. Flags all over the place now. There's 2 different flags.
There's 2 separate fouls on this play.
2 different flags here. Oh, the Saints get a 15-yard penalty out of this. Okay. So the Saints get a 15-yard penalty.
Patrick getting the left hand to the face. And that moves the ball inside the Kansas City 45.
And he just punched Lucas Patrick's face. So that puts the Saints in Kansas City territory. I'm hoping the defense is resting right now because I don't know what. First down for the Saints at the 43-yard line of Kansas City. And that play goes nowhere as Kamara gets the handoff and loses 3. I mean, at this point,
Within the game. Well, you see Nick Bolton right here. He starts to hit
Second down and 12 for the Saints. Derek Carr in the shotgun. Derek Carr sets back to throw. Throws a pass to Kamara, and that's caught. Looks like he dropped it, but I guess they're going to call it a catch. And now it's third down and 8. Third down and 8. That freaking wounded duck that Derek Carr threw at the beginning of the game kind of set the tone. I think this is 4-down territory. I think you got to go if you don't make it here. Carr throws. I don't know what that was. Incomplete. I think they got to go for it here. I think you got to go for it. So now you got to go for it here. Fourth down and 8 at the 42. You got 7 seconds left on the play clock. What are you doing, dog? Timeout. So now we have one last timeout, and now we have to go for it. Yeah, we got to pretty much go for it now.
Against the Kansas City Chiefs, longtime Raider, 1-8 in his career head-to-head to Patrick Mahomes. But this is a ball game, and this is a big fourth down coming up.
Yeah, I'm curious as to what Clint Kubiak's going to try to do in this situation. More importantly, what Steve Spagnuolo's going to do. You know, he's not.
Fourth down and 8.
Extra rushers, but there's nobody better in the NFL at getting an unblocked rusher on the quarterback.
I like Joe Buck and Troy Aikman personally. I think they're a good duo. Fourth down and 8 at the 42. Kansas City's got a bunch of... They're going to send rush. Incomplete. Hey, Tipton had the ball. And he dropped it. So, turnover on down. Saints give it back to the Chiefs. And... dude, that was 8-man rush right there. An 8-man rush, and Carr got... and Tipton had it go right through his hands. Well, it's looking pretty grim now. Looking pretty grim. It appears that this game's not going to be as close as the last two, so I guess it is what it is. Saints look like they're gonna. Well, yeah, they're gonna lose tonight, but they're gonna have to win. They're going to have to beat Tampa Bay, and they're going to have to beat the Broncos. I don't think there's any questions around it. You got to beat Tampa. You got to beat the Broncos. No questions asked. Must wins right there. If you lose any of those ball games, forget about them. Yep. If the Saints lose any of those next two ball games, forget about them. That's a wrap. Saints have to win both of them. I mean, matter of fact, you look at the schedule, you probably got to win the next 5 or 6, really. I know that sounds pretty unrealistic, but look at the schedule and the circumstances. You got Tampa up next. You kind of got to win that game, dude. You're on a 3-game skid. It's a division game. You gotta win that game. Then you play the Broncos at home on a short week Thursday night. You got to win that one. I mean, the 2 home games, you got to beat them. You got to get them. The Chargers on the road. After that, I think that should technically be a winnable game, but who knows at this point. At Carolina, that's a game I feel like you got to win. Then you got the Falcons. You can't get swept by the Falcons. And then you got a struggling Cleveland Browns team. So I mean, you got winnable games coming up, and you got to win. It look like they're going to lose this one. So hand off to Kareem Hunt, gain of 2 yards or whatever. Jeez Louise. Hey. That is a tough catch, but I mean, damn, man. I guess this all boils down to it all boils down to what's up with this play calling. I mean, what is I don't get it. Play action Mahomes gets out of, was that Smith Schuster? Yeah, first down Smith Schuster. So yeah, Saints with 1 timeout left. It's not looking good. They're gonna need something miraculous to come back.
30 had that 50-yarder last time the Chiefs had it. First down.
Hand off to Kareem Hunt. Gains 4 on the play. It's a shame because it looked like they could have turned the game around with that interception that we had. Got the touchdown, and the defense just folds right after that. It's a bit disappointing.
Spread the ball around and at times had receivers, tight ends, whoever's caught the ball has done a great job.
Toss to, that's a hold, but let's see if they give it to him. Alontae Taylor with a nice tackle, and it makes a 3rd down. And, I mean, you got 1 timeout. It's not really likely that you come back at this point. But if you want any Ice Cube's chance, you got to make a stop here. Derek Carr's going to the locker room. So, in a weird way, I hope we make a stop so we can see Spencer Rattler. 3rd and 9, though. All starts with making a stop here. No. Don't put in Jake Haener. 3rd down and 9. Oh, my goodness. This defensive line is pathetic. Oh, my goodness, man. That is so bad. That is unbelievably bad. That is unbelievably bad, dude. This defensive line sucks, dude. This is not the first time I've said this either. I've been saying this for weeks. This defensive line is slow and fat. That's a 1st down, dude. He got that. That is a 1st down. This defensive line is fat and slow, man. Each and every one of these guys on the defensive line. Cam Jordan does not have it anymore. He needs to. I'll tell you this much, bro. I wouldn't be opposed to trading him, dude. He doesn't have it anymore. This defense is just. I mean, this defensive line is horrible, man. These guys are not athletic. They're slow. They're fat. Like. I think it's definitive. He had the ball cross the freaking first down marker, and he wasn't out of bounds yet. Like, dude, I don't understand. I think that's a first down. I think that's a first down. Unless the rule is you can't, like, you have to be in the field of play whenever you extend the ball, and that's different.
Or he just got him into field goal range for Butker. But a challenge here by Andy Reid.
Derek Carr's going to the locker room, bro. You gotta.
I think he's going for it on fourth if they don't get it.
It looks like this is gonna be like the first game where it seems like we've just gotten dominated up and down on both phases. Yeah, I figured it was a first down. I mean, yeah, I think that was pretty obvious that it was a first down. I gave the Saints way more credit than they deserved.
Non-Chiefs fans go, oh my God, I mean, can you guys just shut up about that? It's just, it's startling to see somebody who plays the position that way. The Hall of Fame, but
All right, so first down, Kansas City at the, I don't even know what yard line. But, I mean, the Chiefs are the better team here. They deserve to win this game. So, there's nothing I can really take away from them here. The Saints are just, I mean, no excuses. They're not that good. Jeez Louise, look at that. Look at those stats. Yards after the catch. 225 to 39. An oblique injury? What is an oblique injury? Somebody help me with that? So yeah, the Saints are going to go to 2-3 on the year. 3 straight losses after 2 dominating performances to start the season. I got to say, this is probably the game that I'm least upset about of all the losses. Because, we just flat out got dominated by a better team. We just got outperformed by a better team. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You got Jake Haener on the sideline warming up, so they're not going to go with their rookie quarterback that they drafted. They're going to go with Jake Haener, which I extremely disagree with. Hardman first down. Just don't let Xavier Worthy get another catch, and I'm good. Well, 28-3 who dat? I think you got to look at it like this, buddy. Through the first 5 games, a lot of people thought we were going to be 1-4, and we're only 2-3. So, we're only 2-3.
In this game tonight against what had been a pretty good defense coming into this game.
Kareem Hunt with the handoff. Tackled. Listen, 28-3 who dat? I'll tell you this much, buddy. I don't think the season's over just yet. Now, if we lose to Tampa Bay on Sunday, then yeah, you can forget about them. Then, if we don't beat Tampa Bay, forget about them. And then at that point, it's up to Mickey Loomis to grow a pair of balls, man. Because this situation just ain't going nowhere. It's not getting any better. There's a flag down. Flag down. I don't know who it's on. If it's on Kansas City, decline it. Decline the flag because it stops the...
That penalty is accepted. 10 yards. Second down.
I don't agree with that. I think you should decline it because the clock's going to keep on running. 28-3, who dat? I mean, I thought the game would be close. I did. I thought it'd be closer than this, but can't say I'm disappointed. I just feel like it is what it is. I kind of just, you just got to accept it. It is what it is. I think for the Saints, I think 461 to 192. Jeez Louise. The fact that this is a 10-point game is unheard of. Should be like at least a 21-point game. Mahomes has all day. He gets sacked. 3:48 to go and counting. $28-3. Who had the Saints have to win the next two games, in my opinion? They win the next two games. Okay, all right. But you gotta be able to beat Tampa Bay at home, bro. Have to. Third down, the run, and the Saints call a timeout. Fourth down. I filmed myself during this fourth quarter thinking it was going to be more entertaining than it was, but this is just like flat out boring. Like, I'm not even mad. I'm not even upset. Like, it's just, this is a very boring football game at this point. Like, there's nothing to be mad about. This has just been a very boring football game overall, and fourth quarter is kind of like, icing on the cake. I mean, the Saints still have everything out in front of them if they want. If they care about winning. Butker makes the field goal. It's a 13-point KC lead.
It's a 13-point game, and the Saints, it appears, are about to go back on offense without Derek Carr. If we take a look at our game, brought to you by Swiffer. Here is the deflected ball that is returned on the interception by Colin Saunders. That was CJ was saying, that's my backup pitcher's brother. Here is Foster Morrow for the touchdown.
I've seen Taylor Swift like 30 times tonight. She gets to see how mediocre the Saints are. On another note, I won in fantasy in 2 leagues. I'm good. I'm not necessarily upset about this loss. I think it's just all about... I think this is kind of just all about, the Saints have to beat Tampa Bay next week. If they don't beat Tampa Bay this season, season's a wrap. But we'll play out the last 3 minutes of this.
A week from tonight, Monday Night Football in the Meadowlands. The Bills and the Jets Eastern on ESPN and ESPN. Deportes, Peyton, and Eli again on ESPN.
Definitely thought this game would be a lot closer than it was. I guess the only good news out of this is that it was an AFC game.
Takes over there. His numbers at Fresno State for the injured Derek Carr. This could change everything for the Saints if this is a long-term situation for Carr. Too high for Kamara.
You got Jake Hayner out there throwing the ball.
And how he's going to handle it. Come off this game tonight. Monday night game, short week.
Buddy, if Derek Carr is out for an extended amount of time, you got to put in Spencer Rattler.
What's that going to look like with Derek Carr? Whether he'll be back? I mean, there's a lot going through Dennis Allen's mind right now. Here's
Juwan Johnson makes the catch. That's a first down.
suffered a big hit from Nick Bolton at the end, a gain of 11. Meanwhile, Kansas City will go into their bye week. Early bye for the Kansas City Chiefs. 2.5
Jake Hayner. Jake Hayner throws incomplete. Is there a flag? No flag on the contact. Second down. It's Jake Hayner. I mean, I thought it would be. I mean, you would think Spencer Rattler would be in, but no. Dennis Allen just. I mean, he's a crayon eater. He tries to drown fish. If Derek Carr is out for an extended amount of time, you got to start Spencer Rattler. Nah, he's injured. Rise up. He's in the locker room. He hurt himself. Oblique injury. Now you got Jake Hayner out here running for his life. Got Chandler Jones running after freaking Jake Hayner.
White got through the line just like Chris Jones. The difference in that game was I did not outrun Reggie White like Peter does Chris Jones here. He caught me from behind, and I think that's when I realized the NFL was a little bit of a different animal.
Third down and 1. Hayner throws, completes to AK. First down. 46-yard line. See if Jake Hayner can get another play.
The Eagles won game 11 times.
Should be an offsides. Jake Hayner throws into the arms of one of the Kansas City Chief defenders, and it's incomplete. Second down. If Derek Carr is out for any amount of time, you got to start Spencer Rattler, bro. I'm sorry. You're a game out of first place.
Impressive if he had gotten there before Hayner got up.
You're a game out of first place. You got to beat Tampa Bay next week. Hayner running for his life. Running. Slides, and it's third down and 7 at the 2-minute warning. This has to be the most literally uneventful fourth quarter that I had ever filmed ever. Like, my intention was that I was going to film a good fourth quarter and get pissed off at the end, but it's like I'm not even pissed off.
Cashback on everything.
With no preset spending limit, my purchasing power adapts to meet my business needs, and I reinvest my 2%
Cashback to help grow our business.
business with new products like our tabletop mouse. My smart
But I mean, no questions asked. The Saints have to beat Tampa Bay next Sunday. It's got to happen. to happen?
Victory. Today with the Kelsey's favorite cereals.
Brisket is back at Chipotle. Seasoned, smoked, seared, spiced, sauced, bold, and blunt. It's a whole new kind of brisket done the Chipotle way. A chewy. Save 35% and shop all your favorite brands. Great taste.
If you want an analysis on the game was pretty much, the tone was pretty much set whenever Derek Carr threw that wounded duck up in the air that was intercepted. I mean, all night we looked pretty flat on both sides of the ball. We just looked really flat. I don't know how much of this was because of injuries. I mean, if we're this bad with our injuries, then I don't know what to tell you. Well, Jerry, I mean, buddy, it is what it is, buddy. I'll say this, Jerry, and I've already said it like 100 times, the Saints have to beat Tampa Bay. If they don't beat Tampa Bay Sunday, then, yeah, season's a wrap. You got to beat Tampa Bay. Absolute must. Jerry's giving up. Jerry, you giving up? Hayner looking incomplete, looking for Kamara. 4th down. And here is the final gasp for the Saints coming up. I mean, Jerry, I don't know what you expected, buddy. I don't know what you expected. If the last 2 games were not indicators that
Night for Kansas. It was a great night all the way around.
Jeez Louise, we got out-yarded. It's like in the Philadelphia game, 463 to 220. Offense was pathetic. 4th down. Hayner throws. Olave cannot come up with the catch, and GG. So, that was a pretty good throw. Yeah, that was a pretty good throw for Olave. So props to Jake Hayner, and he's got like a freaking thing on his neck. A bump on his, I don't know what that is. Is he bleeding? Doesn't matter, but the game's over. Saints fall to 2-3. And, I mean, listen, those first 2 games are over. Long gone. Welcome to reality. That's all I can say. Welcome to reality. So, yep, got to beat Tampa Bay Sunday. If they don't beat Tampa Bay, it's a wrap. Anyway, y'all take it easy, folks. I'm out.